It's an insult to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Hello, everybody. You're tuned into the Breacher Pod, where we don't play it safe, we breach. I'm your host, Gaines. No cap, no hype. We dive headfirst into the deep, the buckets, the BS, and all the underwater chaos Adam Silver pretends ain't happening. All right, today I'm going to be discussing some shady activity that's been going on lately. The disrespect towards the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'll break it down into segments. We're going to talk about how they've been erasing Kobe from history, clutch sports, the soft era, how not everything is quantifiable, the reason they try to bury Kobe Bryant's legacy, and why his legacy is sealed. All right, let's get it. So first of all, man, let's talk about like how they try to erase Kobe Bryant, man. I mean, if you're an avid sports fan like I am, you've probably been living under a rock if you've not noticed that there's a concerted effort to just diminish this man's accomplishments and his legacy as a whole. Like, we have people having GOAT conversations all over the place, and they try to remove Kobe out of it, man. And like, the good thing is lately a lot of people are like, hell no, like, no, you can't take Kobe out of the GOAT conversation, man. He's one of the GOATs. I mean, if you've watched basketball in the last, couple of decades, you can't disagree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Mainstream media, I mean, they're the most culpable for this, and they just continue to push misleading narratives. They talk about how Kobe wasn't that good. Kobe had Shaq, bruh. Shaq had Kobe. I mean, if it's so easy to win with Shaq, why did Shaq just win only one ring after Kobe? He got three with Kobe. After Kobe, he got just one. In how many years? If it's that easy, why didn't Shaq go win, three rings with D Wade? I'm just saying. So it's really annoying how people always want to diminish him and say, oh, let's subtract the three rings and one with Shaq, and then he just won two without Shaq. Like, what? Bro, we got some greats in the game that haven't won anything, man. We got some of the greatest players, Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson, never won anything. Not to diminish him. I don't think any less of him because of that. Carmelo Anthony never won a ring. I still think he's a much better basketball player than LeBron. I'll say it. Yeah. This is the breacher part where we breach. We're not going with mainstream narratives over here. We just like telling the truth how it is. If you've watched the game, you're not stuck in some nerd number stuff. Like, I mean, you know what's real and you know what's not. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant scored 81 points, dog. Nobody done scored 81 points since Kobe Bryant did it. And they took him out early from that game because he could have probably got 100. Who else? Dude got 5 rings and bled basketball, man. You ask anybody about Kobe Bryant, they tell you this dude had a crazy work ethic. Then y'all want to come and diminish the man. I mean, come on, man. Kobe Bryant ain't no footnote, man. He ain't no footnote, man. Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker of all time. If you say it's Magic, I'm not going to disagree with you. If you say it's Kareem, not going to disagree with you, man. All three of them dudes is juggernauts. You know what I'm saying? So, I just hate the fact that like there's been a conscious, intentional effort to disrespect this man. This man who gave the game everything, everything he had to give to the game. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm gonna move on to the clutch agenda, man. Now, I'm not just here to hate on LeBron. I'm gonna try my best not to hate on LeBron. It's kind of hard. He makes it so easy. But man, let's be honest, bro. Like, bro, clutch sports and the media have been pushing LeBron by tearing others down, bro, and we all know it. They came from Michael Jordan, and like Michael Jordan, as much as I love Kobe Bryant, and he's, in my opinion, the best basketball player I've ever witnessed. My personal GOAT. I feel like Michael Jordan's the GOAT still. I mean, it was MJ, then it was Kobe. And Kobe modeled a lot of his game after MJ. People incorrectly claim a lot of the time that he just stole MJ's moves. Nah, man. Kobe added, some different things to it. He took some from MJ. He said it himself, right? He learned some defensive tricks from GP and, some other dudes, He wasn't afraid to ask. He wasn't too proud to learn something from somebody else, So he learned from a number of dudes. So he took a lot from Michael Jordan, but, he was not a copy of Michael Jordan. He was unique. I've seen Kobe make shots, and I could take this to the grave, bro. I've seen this guy make shots I've never seen nobody else do. Come at me with it. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, clutch sports is just killing the sport, bro. Like, I can't wait for LeBron James to retire, man. Like, it's the worst thing that happened to basketball in the last, decade or last 20 years he's been playing, man. Like, I mean, all of a sudden rings don't matter. He was on the podcast the other day talking about ring culture and how, like, bro, you join every super team. Like, you the king of super teams, man. The Boston Celtics started it with the big three, and LeBron took it over. And, like, bro, this dude has played with, like, the most talented list of, players in history, bro. Like, I know y'all saw the article the other day. Where did it come out from? Was it? I forgot who wrote it, man. But like how LeBron played with nine number one picks. Throughout this, nobody else came close. But let's not even just talk about number one picks, bro. This dude came up with the decision, left Cleveland, to take his talents to South Beach, to team up with two top 10 guys at the time. D Wade was still top five in the league. Y'all can't dispute it. D Wade was in his prime. Two of the top five players teamed up, LeBron and D Wade, because of one Kobe Bryant. Wade said it on another interview. Wade said it. We was watching and we saw Kobe. I'm trying to talk like Wade. We saw Kobe just got another chip. We're like, man, hey, what you gonna do, Bron? Wade said that, dog. And then they had Bosh. Bosh was the top 10 player too at that time. In Toronto Bosh, man, he had the jumper, he had the post move, he had everything, bro. And you know what's funny? Bosh is probably not gonna be a Hall of Famer because he played with LeBron James. So what am I trying to say, man? Like all of a sudden, you made all these questionable moves to pursue rings, and now rings don't matter. I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not buying that. From there, we went back to Cleveland, team up with Kyrie and Kevin Love. Bro, man, they had J.R. Smith. Man, this dude done played with, I mean, Kyle Korver, Ray Allen. Ray Allen, why'd you hit that shot, bro? Why'd you hit that shot? You know what I'm saying? Then he played with Shaq. Y'all might say Shaq was washed up, but he's still Shaq, bro. Shaq was 36, 37. He still had something in the tank. LeBron played with Shaq, too. He played with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, who was an all-star. He played with Mo Williams, who was an all-star. Y'all want to clown and say, oh, he had Boobie Gibson as the second best player. Boobie Gibson was balling, man. What was that, 2007? Boobie Gibson was getting buckets. I was pissed. I remember watching. I was like, Boobie, stop making shots. They're not going to give you credit. They're going to give all the credit to this dude. Then y'all lose. Oh, he carried a bunch of plumbers and farmers, to the finals. Boobie Gibson was playing like an all-star, and I was pissed. And I said it. Boobie, you should have listened to me, dog. I told you they wasn't going to praise you. Why'd you make all them shots for? Yeah, whatever. So, now people just overhype his longevity. Talk about how like he's played for 20, 21 years. Is it 21 or 22? I don't even know, bro. Yeah, that's cool. Congratulations, bro. By the way, you got to address them Barkley allegations, though. Like I said, I'm trying my best not to hate on the dude. But yeah, he had a lot of help, bro. Anthony Davis? Oh, come on, bro. Another top five dude he played with, bro. And they had a squad, outside of Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis, man, I mean, he should have won MVP in the bubble. Everybody knows that, bro. But you know how the politics works. And then we got D Wade coming over here to talk about Pau Gasol should have won MVP over Kobe. Like what? Bro, stop it, man. Wade, you cannot look yourself, man. Come on, be honest, man. Like I know you ain't got no ounce of truth in you, but how could you come out here with your chest and tell us Pau Gasol should have won Finals MVP over? Man, stop it, stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Kyrie should have won MVP over LeBron when they won in Cleveland, and Anthony Davis definitely should have won MVP instead of LeBron. But you know how that works. Adam Silver. Bottom line, man, put some damn respect on Kobe Bryant's name, dog. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna move on to the soft era. Let's talk about today's league. It's soft, man. Players rest too much, and everybody's crying about everything, man. You can't even criticize dudes. You know what I'm saying? You can't criticize anybody for anything, man. Like everybody is soft. You know, yeah, they got a little. I think there was a time a dude set out for like what was the injury? Like the report said his pinky his pinky hurt. I was like, wait, what? Man, back in the days, I used to hoop, man, like, for fun in the streets. I never played on a team or anything. I mean, I was all right. Like, bro, we played through all kinds of injuries. We weren't getting paid. For the love of the game, we played, man. We played. These people are getting paid and they want to sit out for like, oh, man, my fingernail hurts. I can't play tonight. Man, stop it, man. Kobe Bryant played through all kinds of BS, man. Like, you seen the video where they popped, literally, he dislocated the finger and they popped it back in. You can see him go, like it hurts. Took it like a champ, man. You seen him play with his finger tape, like it was loose completely. He had to tape it up to play, and he was hitting jumpers. Stop it. Dudes nowadays are soft, man. Soft. Every little thing they're quick to. LeBron James, you just touch him. Oh, then he's doing peekaboo, like peekaboo, yeah. Like I mean, what's the meaning of that, dog? Like to see if the referee saw it. Kobe Bryant didn't low manage, man. He wanted to play. Like, what about a kid that saved money to come watch me play tonight? I didn't want to disappoint him. That's the respect for the game, man. And this one of the reasons why a lot of us respect Kobe Bryant, man. He wasn't the nicest guy. He could be an asshole at times, true. But like the dedication is something everybody can learn from, bro. Like in your job, everything you do, Kobe Bryant was dedicated. He wanted it, man, and he put in the work. Which is why it pisses a lot of us. A lot of people are not even Kobe fans, bro, but they just can't take the disrespect that that's afforded this man. It's not fair. Um, so I'm gonna move on to how Kobe Bryant is beyond numbers, man. Like people want to talk these numbers about LeBron. He's been playing for 60 years, bro. He's gonna have numbers. Like Kobe Bryant has some things you can't measure in stats. Kobe Bryant had a killer instinct. It was a killer. If the game is, you got 10 seconds left in the game, bro, man. Back in the days, man, till today, if I want to throw something away in the trash can, you know what I'm saying? Like got a paper ball or something, man. I'm like, man, 3 seconds left. Birds. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody calling LeBron, dog. Nobody. Nobody calls LeBron on the last shot, bro. We calling Kobe. You know what's crazy? Think about this. We don't even call Michael. Nobody says Jordan for the win. And Michael is the GOAT. We say Kobe. Why? He was a killer. Certified. Dude was clutch. You know, he knew how to hit timely buckets, to end runs. It's not just about LeBron could shoot from 40 feet when they're up by 20. No pressure. Let me show you my range. Then crown himself. I'm the king. Kobe Bryant hits that shot where everybody's butt gets tight. They get a little tight. They scared to fail. That's when Kobe Bryant thrives. We tired of the disrespect, man. 12-time first team all defense, 18-time All Star. Kobe Bryant was different, man. So it's beyond even if it comes down to the numbers. He had the numbers. He scored 81 in the game, bro. He scored 60, 62 or 65 in 3 quarters. I mean, who does that, bro? Who does that? Torres Achilles sank 2 free throws. We've seen other dudes have similar injuries. They had to pick him off and take him out on the stretcher, man. Some of the dudes was crying and all kinds of things. Not to knock him, I'm not saying this to knock those dudes. It hurts, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell Kobe Bryant was different. That mentality is missing today. There's a lot of dudes that talk about having the Mamba mentality, and they don't, man. They're good, they're tough, but man, the Mamba mentality was different, you know. And so I think one thing I struggle to understand is why they try to bury him, man. And I think, man, first things first, man. The media never liked Kobe, man. Kobe was in your face. He didn't give a damn how you felt, man. He would tell it to you if it hurt your feelings. It sounds like a personal problem, Not like these dudes nowadays that want to be liked by everybody. They like to be politically correct and all of that, man. Kobe Bryant didn't care. He didn't care. You could say he was an asshole. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and lie to you that Kobe Bryant was a saint. No, man, he was a bit of an asshole. Now he's gone. They want to act like he never existed. No, but the players know. That's what I love about this, man. If you listen to the players know. They tend to rank him above LeBron in the GOAT conversations, and I love that. Personally, I personally think it's Michael Jordan, then it's Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't put nobody else above Kobe. If you put a Kareem or Magic, I'm not gonna, they were amazing too. I'm not gonna think you're crazy for doing that, but LeBron, stop it, man. Team Hopper, stop it. But like I was saying, man, the players know, man. Look how many dudes nowadays want to model the game after Kobe Bryant, man. Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving. Woo, Kyrie Irving's cold, man. Oh my goodness, Kawhi. They all learned from Kobe, man. Paul George. Tell me one dude that said, yeah, I tried to ball up my gear after LeBron. Tell me. Even Steph Curry he changed the game. There's a lot of people trying to be like Steph now. They're out there shooting threes. Steph had a much farther reaching impact on the game than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So Kobe influenced a whole generation. Even guys like Westbrook could tell you they were influenced by Kobe. Westbrook doesn't play anything like Kobe Bryant, but mentality-wise, yeah, they're brothers when it comes to that. Um, so, in terms of all of this, man, I think, and I'm glad a lot more people are outspoken. They thought they could just could just push whatever narratives they could, and we just sit here and take it, But nah, people got up and they was like, no, we disagree, man. Kobe Bryant, man, they just left Kobe. What's it called, man? Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report had Kobe Bryant at 11. They had Steph at 10. Yeah, you got to be kidding me, dog. Stop it. Come on, man. You gonna look me in the eye and tell me you ain't got Kobe Bryant in your top 10 Bleacher Reports? Clutch Report. Yeah, I think I listened to a dude the other day talking about how Clutch Sports actually LeBron James directly has affiliations with Bleacher Reports. Wow, I'm surprised. We know he's been the NBA's golden ticket for a while. They've been pushing him since he came into the league. His career was manufactured. LeBron James is manufactured. He's manufactured. He's a good player. He's a physical specimen. We never seen anything like LeBron James before, physically. I mean, he's 40. Is he 41 now? Still going strong. Never seen it before. He's unique. I'll give you that. He's in my top 20. I don't know about the top 10. So yeah, man. So I mean, to ESPN and Bleacher Report with the constant disrespect, stop it, man. Hey, man, tune in to the Breacher Pod. We give it to you raw. We tell it like it is. We don't get paid to promote a particular narrative, right? We tell basketball like we saw. If you watch Kobe Bryant play and you watch LeBron, I mean, you know who's better at basketball. Forget the numbers. You play long enough, yeah, you're gonna get stats. Kobe Bryant averaged what 35 points in the season. He could have done it some more. So and then I mean, ESPN. Yeah, I just remember this. ESPN uh, had some lists of like the five greatest scorers. Very stupid list. I mean, they had what they had LeBron on the list, bro. Like top five greatest score. Like, bro, stop it, man. Stop it. LeBron is not, man. Oh my goodness, man. I gotta calm myself down. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind, man. LeBron is not a scorer, bro. Like, LeBron is not one of the greatest scorers. Stop it. Carmelo Anthony should have been on that list. Carmelo Anthony gets buckets. Yeah, Kevin Durant rightfully was on that list. I mean, you're talking greatest scorers, bro. You got to, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, throwing KD, throwing Melo, hell, throwing T Mac, man. T Mac was a great scorer, man. He just didn't have, injuries slowed him down. You're throwing in Iverson. Like, there's a lot of dudes you could throw in before you throw in LeBalco. Ah, damn it, I said I wasn't gonna say that. I mean, anyways, um, well, I think no matter what they do, Kobe Bryant's legacy was so strong that they can't diminish the man, man. His legacy is gonna stand the test of time. Legends don't die, man. The Mamba mentality never fades. I love Kobe Bryant, man. I love his what he stood for. So we're not going to sit by and let him disrespect the man, because he's not here anymore. We're not going to stand for that. Yep. So before we wrap this up, man, if they think they can rewrite history, they've got another thing coming. You can't bury his legacy. You can't silence his greatness. The game still breathes through the ones he's inspired, man. They speak to his greatness every day. Here at Breach Pod, we remember. We challenge narratives. And we never let killers get erased, just because to make the rest of y'all uncomfortable. So yeah, subscribe, comments, like the video, and somebody ask you next time, was Kobe really that good? Just bust out your Kawhi laugh. Tell him he didn't leave the game, man. The game left with him. Mamba out, Gaines out.